Hey, hello, Jack Tubbs from the J Team at Realty One in Surprise, Arizona, coming to you in this beautiful day, this beautiful Thursday in the Valley in Phoenix, Arizona. Hey, today I want to bust some myths because I think some of us still believe some of these older myths that still are relevant today in today's real estate market, especially here in the Valley, which a lot of them could not be further from the truth. And number one, I want to start with, it's better to get a pre-approval after I found the house that I want. Sorry, that couldn't be further from the truth. In today's competitive market, if you don't have a pre-approval, when you find that home so that a offer can be written immediately and sent to the listing agent, you will lose that house. I will guarantee you 100% double your money back. Having a pre-approval for even more than what you're really willing to spend is probably the only way to go. If you want to buy a house for $300,000 or $350,000 in this market, get pre-approved for $4 because you may need that money as a negotiating tool, because I'll guarantee you anything priced anything below $400,000 in this market is almost certainly to sell within hours of being on the market, or I should say within days of being on the market, and usually is going to end up in a multiple offer situation. So get that pre-approval for even more than what you're actually willing to pay, because you may be forced to, if you really want that home, to up your offer to be able to land that home, to be able to get that home under contract. Myth number two, it's always best to start with my lowest offer. Sorry, if your offer isn't looked at for the very first time or accepted the very first time, there's probably a 95% chance that you will not get a second chance to put another offer in. As I said, the market is very competitive. Most houses are selling under multiple offer situations, which means if you don't have an offer that stands out head and shoulders above the others, or at least by a few $1,000s above the others, you are probably going to get passed over and will not get a second chance, because there are other offers that are going to definitely outbid yours, and they're going to stand out. When listing, it says it's better to price your house on the high side when you're selling. That's not true. I mean, yes, we have a very competitive market and sellers are almost naming their own price, but you want to make sure that you talk to the agents that's listing your house. Make sure that you are competitively priced with the other comparable sales in the neighborhood. That way you'll get the most attention, you will get the most traffic to come and see your house, and you will probably, and I can almost guarantee this 100% too, that you will fall into a multiple offer situation, which will raise the price above what you listed at. So we always want to be competitive on our listing to receive the most attention in the market. That way you're going to find yourself in a multiple offer situation, which will raise the price above what you listed for. But that's why we want to stay in a competitive listing price. Number four, renovating your house will definitely net you more money when you sell. It depends on what you're going to focus those dollars on. If you decide that you need to add a whole bunch of new flowers in the house and you want to spend a few $1,000s and putting just new flowers in, that necessarily won't do anything for you. If you want to put some great graphics or landscaping statues or something like that, no. I want to put new carpet in. Maybe, but doubtful, because most people are going for wood floors or solid floors right now. The things that are going to net you the most money are, first off, going to be the high ticket items, which are going to be things like heating and cooling, a roof, windows. Doors are always one of those things that net back more than what you invest in. Kitchens and bathrooms. Master suites are coming in real close too. But you want to make sure that you look at the comparable sales in your neighborhood, see where they stand, see what the houses with certain improvements, if they've netted a much higher dollar before you spend a lot of money in remodeling. But like I said, kitchens are always big. High ticket items, heating and cooling, windows, bathrooms, master suites. Those are also things that can bring in more money, but we want to make sure that we're not spending more money than what we're going to net. So these are the things that we want to pay attention to when we're listing a home. Your agent should be able to bring you some comparable sales that show, hey, this house had new bathrooms, new kitchen, new roof, and this is what they got per square foot, so that you can have a better idea that if you improve your kitchen and maybe put a new roof on, this is what you should be able to net per square foot, and that should net you the sales price that you are looking for, that you can reach the goal that you set. Myth number 5. It's always safe to skip the home inspection if the house looks good. Sorry, I can tell you from experience, on at least a half a dozen occasions, I've seen somebody, especially where basements are concerned, where a basement has been painted and it looks like it's been freshly renovated, only to hide something that is growing in the walls, or only to hide a leak that's coming from the upstairs, only to hide something so that when people look at it, because they know that, hey, it's a competitive market here, so I'm willing to waive the inspection to get this house. If we can't secure the home with our price and other terms, never leave that inspection out. I've seen somebody lose out big time because they decided to waive the inspection on a bank-owned home, and both the well and the septic had to be replaced. The whole septic system had to be tore out, and actually an engineered system had to be put in. A new well had to be drilled, new pump, new everything. Also, some of the connections to the house from the well had to be replaced. Had we had an inspection, these things would have been discovered, and we could have negotiated the price down, or we could have withdrawn our offer from that property and found them a property that did not carry all the problems and baggage that these properties did. So it's always my advice, get a home inspection, and also that you look at the inspector that you hire to make sure that he's got a great rating. Ask them to tell you a little bit about what services they perform in a typical inspection, what it costs you to look at things like septic systems and wells, so that you have an idea what you're spending, what the test is going to, or what the septic inspection and well inspections are going to include, if they do mold inspections, if they do wood destroying organism inspections. All these different things are very, very important, especially here in the desert. Water is a huge thing. Septic system is also a huge thing. Wood destroying organisms is a huge thing. We always want to make sure that all these inspections are done thoroughly and properly. We never want to skip out on them unless you're willing to possibly pay the price for not doing your due diligence before you close on the property. So these are 5 myths that I want to make sure that you see these are busted. You're going to see this posted all over my social media today. And number 1, get pre-approved before you buy. Don't wait. Number 2, always start with your best offer, because your lowest offer probably won't get a second chance. Number 3, make sure that you're competitively priced. You're going to receive much more attention that way when your home hits the market. And as I said, the likely is almost 100% that you will end up in a multiple offer situation, driving the price above and beyond what you priced your home at when you started to market it. Number 4, make sure you understand the renovations and the return on the ROI, the return on investment that you're going to get when you do something like improve a kitchen or a bathroom or a master suite, or put a roof on, or new heating and cooling, windows, doors, etc. Make sure that it makes sense as far as the return on investment. Number 5, keep that home inspection. Don't skip it. I know that it makes it a much more appealing thing to a seller right now, but you should be able to get a house under contract by price and other terms alone, without letting the commission, or without letting the home inspection slip. So, hey, this is Jack Tubbs from the J Team at Realty One in Surprise, Arizona. If I can help you in any way, or if my team can, please reach out to us. You can dial me direct at 248-330-7972. That's 248-330-7972, or you can email me, Jack at thejteam.house. That's JACK at THE, the letter J, TEAM.house, .HOUSE. Or you can call the office and talk to any of my team members at 623-252-4061. Hey, this is Jack Tubbs with the J Team wishing you a fantastic Thursday. I'll see you tomorrow with more about what's going on in the Phoenix real estate market. Have a fantastic day.